told her in the styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switch the lanes in the grand.
I am here with this Get Ready With Me. You see me? So I'm here with a fresh face. And I'm just gonna get started. This is just gonna be like a regular eyeliner makeup look. I just changed up the products that I've been using lately, so I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm just gonna be getting ready and you're gonna be watching. I'm probably gonna talk through, but I might insert some clips of me talking like within the video, but other than that, my music is going to be played. First of all, my hair looks crazy right now. That's fine. I will come to y'all dolled up in a sec. So I'm gonna start out by filling out my brows with my favorite ColourPop Precision Eyebrow Pencil. This is a perfect dupe for MAC Spiked. This only costs $5, so if you don't got one, go get you one. This is my favorite brow product at the moment. And in addition to this, I have switched up my routine slightly. So once I finish carving out my brow shape with the pencil, now I go ahead and go over it with the ColourPop Brow Pomade in the color taken for Granite. And not Granted, but Granite, like The Rock. So I usually do that. So in my upcoming videos, you will see that feature. So be on the lookout for that. And once I'm finished with this, and before I put on my concealer to carve out the actual shape of my brow, I'm going to get my face all primed and ready using NYX Honeydew Me Up Primer. This was my favorite primer at the time, but that has kind of switched. Now I use the Angel Veil Primer, which is also by NYX, but I feel like it really holds your makeup and makes it like appear more snatched. But that's more if you want like a matte finish. This is more for like a slightly dewy finish if you have like dry skin. Now I'm going to go ahead and start shaping out my brow using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use two colors in this whole look. When I normally carve out my brows, I use the color Caramel. And then when I'm going ahead to do my highlight, I use Caramel and Walnut, which is just slightly lighter than this. So you guys will see the other color later on. So I just start out by shaping the bottom, and then after I go on to the top. And then I go ahead and put concealer all over my lid and blend that bad boy out. In addition to blending out the concealer on my actual lid, you also want to make sure you blend it out above the brow, because we do not want to have any halos above our brows. That's a big no-no. And as you can see, it's blended out and it doesn't look like there's a halo effect up there. So just make sure you guys do that. Now moving along to my favorite foundation, which only costs like $13. The NYX Total Control Drops Foundation. I use the color Cappucino, if I'm not mistaken. I just know it's one that ends in 17, so it's Cappucino. And I go ahead and use a damn beauty blender and blend that all over my face. And I know y'all are probably like, why this girl got this unibrow brow all up in my face? Yeah, this is gonna go away shortly. I just like to keep that there until I do my concealer so that everything just looks like snatched. That's just what I do. Again, everybody's preferences are different, but I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelid foundation and all that with this Laura Mercier colored powder. This is like the translucent one, but the brown one. I'm gonna have all this listed below, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and put on some mascara. This is regular mascara, nothing too crazy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tarteist, because I think that's how you pronounce it, is Tarteist. Well, this actual liner. I'm gonna go ahead and use that to go ahead and do my liner, but I'm super extra, so I do use two liners. I use this as like the nice precise one, and then I go over this one with the NYC Liquid Liner, just because I like my liner to be super black. So I always start out with this, and then I go ahead and do the liquid liner over it. Again, everybody's preferences are different, but this is just what CC does. Now, once I'm done with the extras, I'm going to go on to highlighting, which is my favorite part. And I'm going to go in with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Caramel, which is what I used earlier on my lid. Bring that down the bridge of my nose. And then on top of this, I'm going to go in with the same exact concealer in the color Walnut, which is a shade lighter. And I just feel like the walnut shade usually brings it all together. I also switch the way I apply it onto my face. Sometimes I mix them both while they're wet. I don't go one after the next. I just do them both at one time. And I need to start trying to see which look looks better, but I just like the way it looks all together with combining both of those colors. I feel like it brings the whole look all the way together, and that's the goal. So that's what I do. And for contour, I go ahead and I use my black Opal True Color Skin Perfecting Stick Foundation. I forgot the color that I use, but I normally just use that along my cheeks, and I've been using it for a minute now, and I feel like it's kind of time for me to switch it up, like as far as my contouring products. So if you guys have any good contour recommendations, definitely please let me know down below, because I'm looking to switch. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just been using it and I just want to switch it up. So I go ahead and use the excess that's on the brush and use that down the bridge of my nose to just make my nose kind of appear more snatched. Pretty much, that's what we do. So now I'm going to go with my Sacha setting powder, and I'm just going to set that where I use my concealer for a highlight, and I'm going to use that to also carve out my contour under my cheeks. So you're going to see that as well. Right after carving out my contour, I also go ahead and set that contour with my BH Cosmetics contour palette. I also think it's time for me to get a new one because I hit pan on the color that I use the most. So if you guys have a nice contouring palette that you recommend as well, definitely let your girl know, because it's time for me to re-up on some of these contouring products. But I go ahead and do that, and then I blend it all out with this puffy brush. I got this brush from Royal Cosmetics like years ago, I think. I don't even know if that's the company name, but that RC Cosmetics, maybe, I don't know. That's the brush that I use. It's pretty much just a tapered fluffy brush, and then I go ahead and pop on my lashes. And if you know me, my go-to lashes are the Ardell 134 lashes. Those are like they need to just rename them the Ciara lashes at this point, because those are legit the only lashes I wear. But I found some lashes that are a little more dramatic that have the same style that I'm going to show you guys soon. But these, like the other day I saw Cash on, she was like, girl, those are Ardell 134s. I said, you be knowing, sis? Like, those are just iconic lashes, and they're so cheap. But I also go ahead and set my liner and the glue just to hide any extra glue spots that may be in the lashes with some black eyeshadow. This is just something I always do once I pop my lashes on, just so it all looks seamless and snatched. So that's pretty much the look. I just go in with some liner on my lower lash line, some mascara, and then I use my setting spray to get my look together. And I usually go back in when I'm feeling a little spicy with my Diamond Glow powder by Artist Couture, which is my go-to brand for all highlight that I will forever buy more if needed. But that's pretty much the look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So now I'm going to talk. But before you guys see the talking footage, I just wanted to point out the dark halo that is in front of my lace is really irking my nerves. This was the first time I ever did a wig with no roots, so there were some tricks that I still had to learn. So now I got that all together, and that halo will not be seen in any more videos, okay? So I just hope you guys enjoyed it, aside from this little dark shadow that's sitting in front of my forehead because it's really bothering me, so I'm pretty sure it's bothering you as a viewer. But that was just it, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. So that was this look. Super simple. This is legit like my go-to look if I'm going to like the mall or something. But if you guys aren't subscribed already, definitely be sure to subscribe. Definitely be sure to hit that notification button. And if you are not subscribed, listen, if you are not subscribed, tell your mama, daddy, mistress, side piece, sugar daddy, anybody, tell them to subscribe, because you want to be on fleek, right? So all these people need to be in the know so they can all be on fleek, so we can all be on fleek together. I already have a video on mine that's probably gonna be like mad funny. I'm just thinking about it, I'm already weak. Okay, nah, definitely be sure to subscribe, definitely be sure to like, comment, let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. And be sure to keep up with me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.